Good morning, everyone. This is the meeting of the Governance Committee of the New York Power Authority. My name is Eugene McAndry. I'm sitting in as acting chairman for Chairman Kress, who is unable to attend, as is Trustee Picenti. They're both excused. I'd like to welcome other committee members, Kamel and McGibbon, and Trustee Trainer, who's sitting in as well. I'd like to welcome the staff. This is noticed pursuant to the Open Meetings Law, and it's a regular meeting of the committee, and it's called to order. First item is the adoption of the proposed agenda that's been circulated. There's not any changes to that agenda. I'd ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So, second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the agenda is adopted. Next item is the consent agenda. That's been circulated, consists of routine housekeeping items, and is before the Governance Committee for adoption. I'd ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion about anything on the consent agenda? If not, I would call the question. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The consent agenda is adopted. Third item on the agenda for the Governance Committee is the appointment of the NYPA Treasurer and Canal Corporation Treasurer. We have present with us Gil Quiones, the President. I'd like him to introduce the proposed appointee.
Yeah. Good morning, Judge, and I am
It's just like appearing before the committee, like a Senate committee. I mean, we're going to have the grilling now.
So be ready.
Hi, you have your opening statement.
Kevin,
So
2 minutes, please.
Order.
it'll be the panel over here. Well, we are
Well, Genevieve, tell us about yourself.
exactly extremely pleased to recommend Genevieve to be our new treasurer. Yeah, Genevieve, could you tell us a little bit about your background and how long have you been with the
I
authority?
didn't mean to cut off your gate. Go right ahead, do your
exactly.
thing.
I started out as an electrical engineer, and I was in the automotive industry, switched into finance, and I spent years at GE Capital doing large-scale renewables, a lot of wind and solar, which eventually brought me to NYPA to help establish a project finance platform to invest in new renewable generation. I guess I did a decent job at that, so I've been recommended for the treasurer position. I've been here about a year. And successfully launched the LSR
Large-scale renewable. You'll hear about that.
RFP. That's been a major win
You
for
felt
us.
the need to translate that, Gil? I mean, LSR, I mean, we're on our game here. I mean, this is a sharp group.
Tell them about your international background
Yeah,
also.
so after GE Capital, I went back and lived in Europe, and I worked at RWE, which is the German utility, and I spent 3 years helping establish a principal investment platform with their trading business. So, and we also looked at a lot of American investments in that time as well to basically find strategic assets that brought trading value to the German entities. So. And then I was at a hedge fund owned by Cargill, doing mostly trying to build out a platform for natural gas investments in the U.S. And then I found my way to NYPA.
And from a schooling, training perspective, I know there's some international flavor too, right?
Yeah. I did electrical engineering as my undergrad, and then did the MBA in Southern California, and then a master's in finance at London Business School. So I spent some time abroad as well.
Seems reasonably qualified. Seems reasonably qualified.
So we're extremely pleased. As you'll hear today, we're going to honor Brian McElroy, who's retiring after 30-plus service.
McElroy or McElroy?
McElroy.
Who is it? Okay, Rory's brother? Okay.
Right, exactly. So with that, do you want me to read the resolution? Pursuant to the Authority and Canal Bylaws and the Authority Governance Committee Charter, I hereby request that the Governance Committee recommends to the Authority Board of Trustees and the Canal Board of Directors the appointment of Genevieve Fabella as Treasurer. with an annual salary of $158,620 effective immediately.
Have a motion for that?
Happy and enthusiastically and with great appreciation, approved.
And I have the
And
same
Moved
second.
and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, it's
Done
not welcome
deal.
board, you've been here.
Thank you. Thank you for your service and look forward to working with you.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you.
See if we can get Bob on a better path.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, see if we can rein him in a little bit, and
If I can
point
tell
him in
you,
the right direction.
if I can just tell you one of the, I think it's worth mentioning, I don't want to embarrass you, one of the very creative financing structure that Genevieve created for us in this large-scale renewable RFP.
On the LSR.
It's called LSR.
Right, okay.
It's called
You can't talk
prepaid
fast.
PPA, prepaid power purchase agreement, whereby we will, buy ahead of time a long-term contract, pay for it, and also we have an option to buy. So after the production tax credits expire, say 6-7 years, NYPA can buy, say, a wind farm or a utility scale solar, and then it becomes part of NYPA's portfolio. And that structure adds so much value to our customers, especially government customers, because then we pass our low cost of capital in that process.
We're going to talk about that some more, right?
Yeah,
Good.
and so
I just had some questions.
but she was the financial genius in putting that structure, very creative structure together. And I sent the board the initial response to the RFP. We had tremendous response. I think we were looking, we had 9,000 megawatts in application from 50 proposals.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
we have a lot of work to do.
And a large chunk of that wanted the prepaid PPA, which we were nervous whether the market would like it or not. It's not a very commonly done structure. So to get about half of those responses with a prepaid option is really beneficial tonight.
Are you getting some pushback on Article 10 citing and?
Not yet.
From
Yeah, it is
coming.
It
yeah.
may come.
Yeah.
It may come depending on the proposals,
Yeah.
but not yet. But we're excited about the response.
I would think there would be a response if it's prepaid, because usually you don't get PPAs aren't prepaid. You pay them along. I do PPAs. So, I mean, who wouldn't want to get the money up front?
Yeah, of course, but it changes the capital structure in a way that, and it's not a very
Not necessarily for the.
correct. But the most of the financing market out there, they've been doing it a certain way for so long. It's just a very different structure than what they're used to. So we thought it would take some learning time for the market, but there was a lot of demand. So it's exciting.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Oh,
you very
again,
much.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice to
thank
meet
you
you.
very much. Great to meet you.
Thank
Look forward to
you.
working with you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Next meeting is December 15th of 2017. And I would ask for a motion to close the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in
Aye.
favor, say aye. Carried. Meeting's concluded.